Hello and congratulations on becoming a U.S. citizen. You did it. But what happens now? First things first, apply for a U.S. passport. Apply for a U.S. passport from the U.S. Department of State. You will need to submit your original Form N-550, which is your certificate of naturalization that you just received. You're going to go to travel.state.gov to find the passport acceptance facility near you and for more information. You may also apply for a U.S. passport for any children under the age of 18 who automatically acquired citizenship based on your naturalization. Okay. The travel.state.gov website looks like this. It is the Passport and International Travel website. And you will go right up to where it says U.S. passports right there at the top, U.S. passports and international travel. If you click on that, that'll bring you to how to fill out your application. You can fill it out online, or you can get and then print. You're going to fill it out online, print it out, and then bring it into the facility. Also, any children under the age of 18 will need to go in person to the facility to get your passports. Right. Next thing you'll need to do is update your Social Security record. You will need to visit Social Security so they can update your Social Security record. Wait at least 10 days after your ceremony before doing so, and be prepared to show them your certificate of naturalization or your U.S. passport. Okay? And then they can update your record. It's very important that your Social Security record is accurate because you'll need your SSN number to get a job, collect Social Security benefits, receive other government services. When you are hired for a job, your employer can enter your SSN into the Department of Homeland Security Internet Program, E-Verify, so they could determine your eligibility to work in the United States. So if your record has not been updated, this may impact your work eligibility, so please make sure you do that. You can find your Social Security office at socialsecurity.gov. The website looks like this right now, and then if you go right over here to Contact Us, click on Contact Us. It's at the bottom of the home page there. Just scroll down to the bottom. Click on Contact Us, and I think you could type in your zip code or your address, and they'll tell you where to go. You can also call them at 1-800-772-1213. All right. Make sure you register to vote. As a new citizen, you may register to vote. Yay! You can register to vote by applying in person, by mail, at public assistance offices, or when you apply for or renew your driver's license. You can usually also apply during election season. All right, you can visit, but you can do it right here. Visit the U.S. Election Assistance Commission's website at eac.gov for more information. You go here, and then there's a drop-down menu right there at the top, and you can see register and vote in your state. Do that right away and get that one more thing checked off your list. Obtain a certificate of citizenship for your child. I mentioned that a little earlier. If you have a child who is a lawful permanent resident under the age of 18 on the day you naturalize, he or she may have automatically acquired U.S. citizenship. You want to obtain evidence of your child's U.S. citizenship status. Very important. You can apply for the U.S. passport for them from the Department of State, or you can get a certificate of citizenship using Form N-600, which is the application for a certificate of citizenship from USCIS. Now, getting the passport is usually much more convenient and less expensive and faster, so go ahead and get that passport for them. However, we really still recommend that you go ahead and get that certificate of citizenship, because right here on the website for USCIS, if you look at this particular question, I already have a U.S. passport issued by the Department of State. Am I required to file a Form N-600 for a certificate of citizenship? And the answer is no, you're really not required to get this certificate of citizenship as long as you have that passport. However, if you look at the fine print, a validly issued U.S. passport generally serves as evidence of your U.S. citizenship during its period of validity. That means that if it expires, you might be in trouble. Okay? So, and you do not want to get caught. So you might have to still submit a certificate of citizenship when attempting to apply for certain other benefits, including but not limited to Social Security benefits, state issued ID, including a driver's license or learning permit. Don't want your kids to get stuck not being able to get this. Financial aid for college, especially employment, passport renewal. So we recommend highly go ahead and get that passport and then save up and definitely apply and get that certificate of citizenship to be safe. Okay. You can sponsor family members to come to the United States as a citizen. As a citizen, you may petition for certain relatives to become lawful permanent residents. To do so, you need to sponsor your relative and be able to prove that you have enough income or assets to support your relative in the United States. And for more information on that, you can go to uscis.gov/howdoi. How do I? And there's a download guide called How Do I Help My Relative Become a U.S. Permanent Resident? And you can see this How to Do I guides for U.S. citizens, and then How Do I Help My Relative? And you click right on that, and there's a whole brochure of information about how to go about that. Right. One last thing, replacing your certificate of naturalization. If you lose your Form N550 certificate of naturalization, you may submit Form N565, which is the application for replacement of the naturalization document. So, however, you'll go ahead and follow the instructions just like you did for the N400 and submit the application with the current filing fee. However, it's very expensive, so please make sure to keep that original document very safe. So, once again, big send out. Congratulations on becoming a U.S. citizen, and please don't forget to vote.